Hi, my name is Genevieve Kim and I go to the Fuqua School of Business at Duke University and I'm graduating with the class of 2014. I wanted to share with you a few tips that I learned in taking the GMAT, especially since I took it 3 times, and share with you how you can get through it and achieve the scores that you want. When I first took it, I had no business taking the GMAT. I didn't prepare, I didn't study, I didn't even know what the test format looked like. So I had no business taking it, didn't finish, end of story. So the second time around, I decided that I was going to enroll in a class and get familiar with the test. And I found it highly beneficial to be in a class because one, you get really familiar with all the types of questions. You're able to ask instructors questions when you get when you have any kind of problems, and then also you can talk to your peers too. So I think that was a really good method for me to learn the GMAT better. But I think what really pushed me over the edge and really helped me get to my goal was ultimately when I studied by myself, learning the quality of studying and the type of studying habits. And I would just narrow it down into these 4 steps. First, buy the GMAT book of problem sets. That's really, really helpful. They're the ones who wrote the test, so they're probably going to know the best about what type of problems to look at. So I got one of those books. I looked at every single problem, and every single problem that I got wrong, I did the following 4 steps. And that's, number 1, I would identify what was the problem, what type of problem, excuse me, was it? Was it, for instance, if it was in quantitative, the quant section, was it a distance problem? Was it a percentage problem? Was it a stats problem? What kind of problem was it? And then the second thing I would do was I would ask myself, why did I get it wrong? Was it because I was unfamiliar with the topic, or was it because I was being careless? Or was it that I didn't have enough time? What was it exactly? And by pinpointing what it was in that problem that I didn't understand, then that came to the 3rd step, which was in correcting it, making sure that I understood the solution exactly. And so my 3rd step is correct it and do it right at least a few times just to make sure that's solidified. I think steps 3 and 4 are very similar. The 4th step is that what I did is write the practice problem that I got wrong on an index card and made a flashcard, wrote the question on the front, and then on the back I wrote the solution and maybe a concept idea or conceptual idea, things to think about, so that it would kind of help train me to think about, okay, anytime I see this type of problem, I should be thinking X, Y, and Z. And I think the reason why I was able to get to my ideal score was because what you're doing in these 4 steps is really building confidence, and at the end of the day, that's what you want, is you want to walk into that test being really confident and knowing that you have strengthened your weaknesses and that you're stronger and that you're faster, and that anytime you do see similar problems or a kind of variation on a problem, you're going to attack it. So I hope this helps. I wish you the best of luck, and good luck.